Florence has every year an event called Winter in Florence. It's a series of events where they invite some artists. The head of the Winter in Florence annual festival had come herself to Venice and was deeply impressed with the work of Adidas Samraj.
And she fell in love, literally. She was so enthusiastic, and immediately she thought that it might be interesting to put this kind of paintings in comparison with the Florentine context. And so she came to me as the director of the museums, and we tried together to figure out how to create a proper environment for such a contemporary artistic expression. And of course, this kind of cenacoli came to my mind immediately. Cenacoli are a typical Renaissance in earlier Gothic building where basically the space is empty except for the main wall with the Last Supper painted by an artist, very often a very good master, like in our cases, Ghirlandaio. So it came to my mind that these empty spaces might fit with a purpose to show such an extremely bright and lively expression.
The experience of perspective is an experience of all the time in Italy, and especially. This is like a kaleidoscope.
Yes.
With those color, those intensive color. It is so exciting, I think. So I hope that the public will agree.
Parti completamente a prospetti, che parti con grandi prospettive che ti fanno entrare in questi meandri molto astratti ma con sentimento in qualche modo.
Okay. So she was saying that you enter and immediately you're faced with this incredible masterpiece of the Ghirlandaio fresco, which is a perfect example of perspective, to the point where it draws you in and you almost go outside into the garden that's part of the painting. And then on the left, you immediately come into a relationship with this wonderful and very long piece, very large piece, which is very complex, and it's created by combining many panels, and also has so many details and so much complexity of color and form. And some of that is aperspectival, and some of it has a play with perspective, where the detail actually draws you into the painting, and there are different layers and different perceptions you can have, even of a sense of perspective that even can arise. And somehow the effect of this piece is also emotional. Somehow it also evokes feeling, mysteriously.
Exactly.
The seeds of the modern world were planted in Renaissance Florence, in the painters' workshops of that time. So we see a vision of the art of the past, we see a vision of the potential art of the future. And we can ask questions. If the perspectival art of Ghirlandaio and his colleagues led to our modern age, what kind of world would the aperspectival art of Adidas Samraj lead to at some distant point in the future? And that's worth considering, interesting to consider.
There have been many artists through history who have taken, changes and shifts, and their personalities and their visions had a great impact on how the trajectory of art took off. I wouldn't be promoting Adidas Samraj if I didn't believe that he's one of those artists where that is true. We may not see that recognized in the art world for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, but it will be. It will be. It's a very, very special, unusual artist.